Please like and subscribe.
Hello, collective. Welcome to your reading. This is a collective reading. This is a general collective reading. This is not a personal one-to-one reading. So you may not resonate with all the reading. You might not resonate with any of the reading. And that's okay. Whatever you do resonate with, please take what you do resonate with and leave the rest behind. And if you don't resonate with any of this reading, it's not your reading. Please do not force it, okay? And if it gives you any stress, click off, okay? I don't want any of my readings to cause anybody any stress. If it does, that's an indication that I'm either spirit's either touching a nerve, or it really doesn't resonate. It's really not your energy. So click off, okay? All right. I could be picking up on your energy or the energy of someone in your morphic field. So switch the energies as you see fit in your life, as the energies fit in your life. And I just want to say also that tarot is not for everyone. You know, most people that I know and have known kind of approach tarot like it's devil worship and all this silly perspectives, because it's in a much higher dimension. And I say, tarot is like Buddhism. You can't just approach Buddhism and sit in silence all of a sudden if you've never really met yourself. And most of us are introduced to ourselves through our pain. And so you don't just come into tarot. When you do find yourself drawn to tarot, it's because you've already done some very important groundwork that supports you as you ascend up into a higher dimension of tarot. So that's it. So a lot of the groundwork has had to have been done, and it has been done. And that's why you're here. So welcome. If you're new to my channel, well, welcome aboard. I'm so happy to have you here. Spirit knows who is going to come, who is going to be here. I don't. It just, the first card's flown out. Am I taking that? No. Okay. Spirit's got something to say. So, yeah. All right. So, yeah, I just wanted to commend you on the work that you've done that brings you into a much higher vibration, much more mysterious aspect of life. And yeah, so if you find yourself drawn to this reading, this could be the medicine from your mystery. Creator, please bless this reading. Please bring in the knowledge and the wisdom of the Most High for the collective, for the collective's person, and for the collective's cross-watcher. Thank you. Cross-watcher, you are welcome into my readings. And this really is for anybody that is drawn to it. There's no dates on my readings. If you click on them and you resonate, it's yours. Okay? Okay, let us begin. All right, this is going to be a 3-card spread. Past, present, and future. Okay? And let's see the first card out. The Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. So this collective is the card that you are leaving. This is the card that you have, you not that you are leaving, that you already have left this rest and renewal period of your life. Very beautiful. So 25, the number 25, when it's broken down, it becomes a 7. A lot of purple hues, purple and pink, which suggests a lot of love, a lot of higher dimensions, higher dimensional consciousness, higher dimensional travel within yourself, a lot of higher dimensional learning, higher learning. The Creator has been bringing you into higher areas of yourself and just of your physical experience to integrate this. Beautiful, very beautiful. This is, I see this like a doorway, like a portal. This is like a portal. And you are coming through, gone through rest and renewal. Yeah. Going through a portal into a much more spiritual and higher dimension of yourself. And I'm hearing a connection with spirit, a connection with the divine. So you were sort of like in almost like a cocoon of like spirit silk. Okay. Can we have the second card, please, Creator, of Collective's current energies? Oh, the last 2 cards came out. Yeah, these are them. Okay. So this would have been 2 and this would have been 3. Okay. The second card out. Ooh, is Stranger. The number 53. And when 53 is broken down, it becomes an 8. Very multi-dimensional number. Very multi-dimensional number. So what I see here is you're emerging immediately when you come out of this portal and emerge from this time of rest and renewal. You're coming out into new experiences, and as you face into new experiences, new parts of yourself awaken. It's like you're experiencing and meeting and being introduced to new faces of you, new aspects of yourself you've never known before. Beautiful, beautiful energy. This is your current energy. Yeah, there's a lot of activity going on right now. Whatever this is in your life that is being activated within you that you've never known before, there's a lot of activity around it. There's a lot of people involved. I'm hearing a lot of voices, a lot of chattering about a specific topic. And the future that you don't see coming in yourself is the Woodwise adaptability, number 64. And when 64 is broken down, it becomes a 1. And look at the numerology here, 7, 8, and then 10, which becomes a 1. Wow, wow. What I'm hearing also too is as you encounter new aspects of yourself, it's helping you become more flexible and not as rigid. It's helping you Exactly. Become more adaptable, more elastic, flexibility. Yeah, more degree of bend, more capacity to bend, more capacity to move with the flow, move with whatever winds are coming. But beautiful, I love this. It's like a tree, so your roots are deep into the earth too. So a very healthy tree that can withstand any weather because it's adaptable. It's learned, you have learned to be adaptable. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Hollow bone teachability. Beautiful. Hollow bone teachability, number 28. That too, when it's broken down, is a 10. Also, when number 10 is broken down, is a 1. Wow, and all these numbers added up becomes a 7. With this one, it becomes an 8. So you're on a very spiritual path. Whoever you are, collective, right now, you are on a very spiritual path, or not necessarily right now, but your life. You know, you're able to look at your life and appreciate it and see the spiritual strength you have now because of your experiences, and knowing that yes, you are a spirit having a human experience. I think for a long time you didn't feel the spirit part, but you do now. You do now. Yeah, I'm hearing initiation. You know, collective, it's like I said in Scorpio's reading, our modern world has forgotten the value and importance of divine initiation. You know, we've forgotten it, and, you know, it's been lost to the internet and to the modern world's technology, convenience. You know, this is very true, but whoever I'm speaking to, you're not. You are in touch with this part of yourself. This is like a primal, instinctual part of yourself. Okay, let's have some clarification. Creator, can you please clarify the first card, the Garden of Venus? Why is this collective's recent past? Okay. I'm hearing the top 4 cards. Wow, holy smoke, collective. Okay, so the first card out is the 3 of Wands. So you went through, you know, like I said, going through a lot of growth here. You went through a portal, absolutely. And you not only experiencing rapid growth, but you were looking forward through this portal into like another dimension of your life and of yourself, but you weren't ready to go forward yet at this time. Until now. Now you are. You went through it and you turned upside down somebody's, well, yours too, your sense of family. Your sense of family or community. You've abandoned a group. Could be friends, could be work, could be family, but you've abandoned a group of people that felt like home to you in order to honor your own truth. That's pretty big. And you're not defensive about it anymore. Yeah, not only that, but you were getting ready to leave anyway. You were getting ready to leave anyway. It was already in the back of your mind. And you leaving not only set someone else's world upside down, but somebody set your world upside down. And you felt very much a lack of support. You felt very unseen. And it made you kind of feel like you just had enough. You were tired of the game. You were tired of playing this game. You've been playing it a long time. Somebody had kind of, okay, I'm hearing wave collapse, and I think it's Terry Real that teaches this. I'm pretty sure it's Terry Real. A wave collapse is when you are traveling, like, okay, metaphorically, you're standing on a surfboard riding a wave. And the wave that you're riding is the wave of trust. Say you're in a marriage and you believe your partner and you truly love each other. And you're in the marriage for, let's say 10 years. And you've been riding this wave for 10 years. And then you discover that your partner has been unfaithful for, whatever. It doesn't matter for how long. Unfaithful is unfaithful. Well, it kind of like collapses that wave. That wave is no longer true. That wave was true when you believed that both of you were being faithful. That when you believed both of you were being loyal to each other. But when you discovered that you weren't, that wave collapsed. That's what I'm seeing here. There was a wave collapse. There was a destruction of confidence. Somebody destroyed someone else's confidence in the relationship. They just couldn't do it anymore. They just surrendered. I'm hearing they surrendered it up to God. I can't do this anymore. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know why you've, brought these people into my life. I'm hearing we're all, like Ram Dass teaches, Richard Alpert teaches, we're all walking each other home. And these people were in your life to teach you, but the Creator also brought you into their life to teach them. And I'm hearing that there was a degree of arrogance. There was a degree of arrogance that you couldn't penetrate. You couldn't penetrate. And it was like going up against, I keep hearing the word reptile, going up against a reptile. And no offense to reptiles. I love reptiles, but I think this is an archetypal label. I think that the archetypal reptile is a person's ego that refuses to surrender, refute, that has to win at all cost, has to be right at all cost. So you just gave up and you started healing. You started healing. Yeah, you just went your own way. You just went your own way and started healing. And I'm hearing you don't communicate with these people anymore. Creator, can we have some cards for the next card, the number 53? Why is the stranger collective's current energy? Why is the stranger representing collective's current energy? Okay, 5 cards came out. Beautiful, beautiful. So the first card out is the Ten of Cups. Very happy, satisfaction, success. Someone's dreams are coming true, and I feel like it's yours, collective. You are going into higher lands. And somebody, I'm feeling like somebody that felt like they were going into higher lands. Yeah, it's kind of like they feel stuck. They feel stagnant. I'm feeling like you're like celebrating and someone's angry. Someone's really angry. Someone's angry with your success. Ooh, just got a little chill of air there. King of Swords energy. Yeah, I'm getting this is their energy, that they're not really connected to their heart. You know, they're very disciplined, but this is also your energy too, because you're also very disciplined and you're also very connected to the truth. And yeah, if you have to make a mind over heart decision, you will. And protective. I'm seeing this as a protective. I'm hearing this as this is your guardian. That's what I'm hearing. This King of Swords is like the guardian archetype within yourself that you've employed to protect yourself from a bully. I'm feeling like this is a bully. I'm feeling like you've stood up to a bully. And the bully is not happy about it. Not only is this bully not happy that you stood up to him or her or them, but there also is a degree of exposure about it, and that's what they're really not happy about. But you really don't care because you're moving on. You're bringing in new people into your life. New friends are coming in, new people who value what you value, new people that share, oh, I just heard speak the same language. There's new people coming into your life that speak the same language as you do. Oh, that's just beautiful. Yeah, and the Magician. This is like total freedom. See, look at the 8 above the Magician's head. This is also the sign of the Métis, but it's a sign of eternity, which is like freedom. You not only have you purified yourself and have a very strong connection with the divine, but you are in present time. The work you've done on yourself brings you into present time. And that's what I mean. I think you're so used to battling the past. You know, it's like what Socrates, I believe it is Socrates, and he said, it's not about fighting the old, it's about building the new. And I think for a long time you had a hard time envisioning what this new was, but you're beginning to. It's being formed. Ooh, look. Oh, look at this. I never saw this before. Stranger curiosity. This person is a giant and they're crouching down. Look at the trees. Whoops. I just about burnt myself on my incense. Look at the trees at his feet. This is a giant. So whatever you have done in healing you've come through, you have huge energy. The strength you have because you're tapped into the divine, because you're tapped into a much high voltage energy, which is the divine. Yes, the divine is very gentle, but the divine is also truth. What is that saying? Truth. How does that saying go? Truth is not what you want it to be. Truth is what it is. It's not what you want it to be. You must bend to its power or live a lie. I put this quote on my channel, on my community page. I can't remember the name, but it's very powerful saying. It's very true. Okay. Can we have some clarification for the Woodwives, please? For the adaptability, the number 64. Why is the number 64 in the Woodwives representing collectives' future energy? First card came out. And more jumpers. Yep. Come on now. Come on out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards, collective. Beautiful cards. Very interesting. Okay, I think that's it for now. So the first card out is the Six of Swords, one of my favorite cards of the entire deck. The Six of Swords to me represents the Greek pantheon. When Hercules or whoever would go from the land of the dead back into the land of the living, he had to pay Charon, who was the ferryman. And Charon would take Hercules or whoever from the land of the dead back to the land of the living. But you had to pay him the correct currency. And you couldn't give him gold or silver or, dollars, because that is totally useless. The correct payment for Charon is truth, your truth. What landed you in the land of the dead? Because it wasn't always the land of the dead. This at one point for you was the land of a thriving dimension that nurtured you until it didn't serve you anymore. And this dimension is maybe serving millions and millions of other people who are thriving. But for you, no. If you stay there, it won't be good for you. So you have paid Sharon, you've paid him the truth. You told him how you ended up there. This is, I ended up here because at one point in my life it served me. But I didn't know how to leave. I didn't want to hurt the person. I didn't want, maybe it was a marriage, maybe it's a friendship, maybe it was a job. Maybe, my boss didn't know how to find another person that would replace me that was as good as me. Maybe it's a rare position you hold. Who knows? It could be anything. You could be leaving a marriage and taking your child with you, or your children. Or you could be leaving a situation and taking your innocence with you. The child is your innocence. It is very much intact. Ooh, what? Okay. Spirit has just brought into my mind, has just brought into the message that you've done a soul retrieval. Actually, you're leaving this land with a piece of your soul. That's what this little person is next to you. You've gathered a piece of your fragment. You've gathered a piece of your fragment of yourself, a fragment of yourself. Very interesting. Okay, no, Spirit's asking me to tell you this. So, for some reason, I don't know if you resonate with the grizzly bears, but the message of the bear is coming into this reading for some reason. I don't get this very often. This doesn't usually happen, but it's happening tonight. The grizzly bear is indicative of the Western door in my culture. And the Western door is the door of death. It's the door of autumn. Everything dies. All the animals go into hibernation. Everything gets cold, and the surface of the land looks dead, and there's no life in it. Well, the grizzly bear is the shapeshifter. The grizzly bear is the gatekeeper of the Western door. And the grizzly bear, I'm hearing like this soul retrieval, whatever piece of your soul you've gone to go and get through whatever challenge you had to face that was in this land of the dead, that never used to be the land of the dead. It was a land of thriving, plush vegetation. It may still that be for other people, but for you it's not. For you it's not. So you were in this land for a long time, and the grizzly bear's message is here to tell you that you were required to be there for a long time. You had to be. Spirit, that was part of your contract with this, with whatever this is. Because this land of the dead you were leaving is directly connected to where you're leaving here. The land you were leaving here. But you weren't ready yet to pay Sharon the correct payment until a situation happened. And in your healing process and all of it, developed in you the language you needed in order to speak your truth, in which nobody can mess with, because your truth is sovereign. So the grizzly bear, the message of the grizzly bear is that, yeah, you were there for several decades because even though I'm hearing the lyrics of Leonard Cohen, Closing Time. I loved you when our love was blessed. I love you now. There's nothing left except a sense of overtime. And that's how I'm feeling. As you had, there's grief with that. Oh, there's grief with that. I'm getting a wave of grief, sadness and grief, and it's okay. It's okay, because whoever I'm speaking to, whoever spirit is speaking to now, you were required to be there for several decades, because in the overtime, there was decomposition happening in the relationship, within the relationship, and within the archetypes of your own psyche. There was decomposition taking place. And in that decomposition were the development of critical nutrients that aren't found anywhere else. Only in the place where we find ourselves, stuck for a long time, wishing we could get out, wishing we could leave, looking out. And finally, when you're allowed to leave, when the doors open, when the floodgates open, you finally leave. You leaving also, now you have this part of your soul, this piece of you that you're gathering is a very sacred piece of you, because it carries the medicine of that decomposition. There is deep ancestral wisdom in that decomposition that you hold, that you now carry, that you brought back with you, that you resurrected. Holy smoke, this is a deep reading. This is a very deep reading. So, after you came back, you were very careful who you spoke to, or in your coming back. I'm acting like this is in the past, because I'm seeing it already fulfilled. I'm looking at this outside of time. That's what spirit is. Spirit is not in the 3D. Spirit is outside of time. So when I see this energy, I see it as it's already happened, even though it hasn't happened yet. Okay? So you will succeed. You will leave this place, wherever you're in, whatever, maybe it's just a dimension of yourself, or maybe it possibly is an actual situation. In having this part of yourself back, yeah, it's wise. It's a new energy that you're standing on. It's supporting your life. It's within you, over your heart. It's over your head. I'm hearing it's like an antenna between you and the divine. And you are keeping it very, very quiet. You're keeping it very protected. You're protecting it. You're not necessarily being frugal with it, but you're just being very mindful about who you share it with, as you should be. That's very wise. It's very wise. Not everybody deserves to hear your story, okay? In your learning about who to share it with, that is also the development of the Empress. The Empress is very powerful energy. Here you go. It's matched with the King of Swords. The Empress is matched with the King of Swords and the Seven of Wands in reverse. So this was not, you feeling giving up and feeling defeated and feeling like your confidence was destroyed. That was what you needed to rise up again, and new momentum, which is exactly what you did. Which is exactly what you did. And you had energy echoing back from the future that is supporting you, and from your present that was supporting you even then, because you were ready. You were ready. You were ready. Yeah, and so now you're coming into a lot of beauty, a lot of success, a lot of creativity, a lot of luxuriousness. I'm hearing like phenomena, the phenomena of your spiritual growth. This is the phenomena of your spiritual growth. Phenomena is the outward manifestation. So when when the Empress shows up, you have an outward manifestation of authority. You have an outward manifestation of confidence. You have an outward manifestation of when you speak something, it shows up. You are totally aligned. And the last card is the Five of Swords in reverse. So either you or somebody else has a lingering resentment, and you or somebody else has a longing to forgive, but there's still whatever happened is still unresolved. It's unresolved, and somebody has a desire to reconcile. Can I get one more card with this, please? What is the outcome of this? What is the outcome of this, Creator? Can you give the collective a little bit more information, please? Who is this? Who is the person that has a desire to reconcile? Like, who are these dynamics with? Okay, I'm hearing they want to reconcile with you, but you were like an eagle taking flight and taking off into new lands, into higher dimensions, into higher lands. You were going into far better places now, and this person doesn't feel like you're going to want to reconcile with them. They have lingering resentment. I don't think you do, because you're in a very good place. You're in a I feeling I like this belongs to whoever's really angry here. This Knight of Wands in reverse. Because you're in a sense of freedom. Very happy, very freedom, expansion as you head into and look how close the pyramids. Whoops. How close the pyramids are now to you. I totally bonked my thing there. There we go. Look how close the pyramids are. very close to your goals. Okay. Creator, can we have a Native American oracle card to close this reading off, please? So that's what the outcome is. No matter if you guys reconcile or not, that's what I'm hearing. No matter if you guys reconcile or not, you're good. You're good. You're just going to carry on doing your own work. And if this person wants to stay mad, and if they want to stay in the lower dimensions of their own resentments and, you know, density, into their own density, that's their right. That's their right. But you're not doing that. You're not settling for less. Okay, right here. Ooh, the number 16. I believe this is Walking Tonka. This is a very powerful card. Walking Tonka, the number 16, which is number 7. You have some really spiritual numbers in your reading. No, it's not Walking Tonka. It's Tekomo, the god of rain. And this card means gestation. So interesting. Okay, gestation. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. Gestation. Yes, gestation. Because whatever challenges you're going to be going up against, you're going to be bringing a piece of you home. You are still protecting yourself from, I'm hearing like a tyrant. Somebody who's not very nice. And you're protecting your energy from this person as you move forward and celebrate. So absolutely, you are in gestation. Okay, Tekomo was once upon a time a creator god who was called He Who Sewed Up the World. He arose from foam, from water, the only thing that existed. For the California Yuki, Tekomo is he who walks alone, and so he created the world. After creating the world, including humans and giving them language, he ascended to the skies and lives as an old wayfarer, a pilgrim of the heavens, detached from the lives of humans. When it rains, whenever life is nurtured and brought forth, we are reminded of his great gifts. The message of this card is, let the waters of your heart burst forth and nourish the world around you. Give with no expectation of repayment. The key words: gestation, solitude, fertility, tears, cleansing, healing. The time this card speaks of is autumn. Wow. Oh my goodness. So, even though this is in your past, I'm feeling like it's still part of your present. It's still part of your present. That you are definitely in a period of healing. You're in a period of, that's what gestation is. It's rest and renewal. When the baby's in the womb, it's not like busy, hard at work. It's resting and just growing and in a state of gestation. Beautiful. And this is adding and contributing to your teachability, to your capacity to teach. This is like a horn. It's like blowing music. And for some of you, this is music. connecting you with your music. Oh, look at that, the eye of the needle. I just picked that there. Very, very beautiful. Yes, that's totally this too, the eye of the needle. You getting more in touch with your own truth, letting go of a land of the dead. If that's not the eye of the needle work, I don't know what is. Okay, I'm going to leave this here, collective. Thank you so much for letting me read for you and for trusting me with your energy. And thank you, Creator, also for trusting me with this reading. If you resonated with this reading, please like and subscribe. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to have you aboard. Welcome, welcome to my beautifully growing soul family. I am so honored. I am so honored. Thank you guys so very, very much. And I'm going to leave this here, and I hope you all have a beautiful night, and I will see you all next time. Alrighty. Bye. Bye.